We're on our way to the doctor's appointment. I gotta go drop my husband off at work. The baby should be getting shots today, so hopefully Sabrina doesn't freak out over that. We're at the doctor's office. He weighs 15 pounds and he's 26 inches. And I got a call from our temp agency that I got a job in its third shift, which is my favorite shift. So I'm excited about that. It is currently 8:33. So Daniel will be having to get vaccinations today. So wish us luck. They said Sabrina, her newborn screening said that she had a sickle cell trait. Daniel's newborn screening had that he didn't have the trait. He was acting so silly with the doctor. All smiles. So right now we're waiting for his shots. And today we're in the poo room. Are you ready? Oh my God. Sabrina, she fell asleep with a highlighter in our bed. She got it all over her. And I just now realized that my son has a highlighter on his head.
I'm sorry to put it on his head.
It's okay, baby. Sitting up like a big boy. Oh, are you nervous? Little did he know he would soon be like this. What happened, baby? All right, we just left the doctor. It is currently 9:10. Everything went well. So we're on our way to the house right now. And as you could hear my son in the background telling you how extremely upset he is. You did really good. I didn't film the vaccinations. They said I could have possibly filmed it, but it depended on the nurse. I just wanted to get it over with. I'm happy I got a job.
You got a job, Mama?
I know, and it's working overnight. So when you're sleeping, I'll be at work. And then in the morning when I get home, I gotta go to sleep. And my mom will watch you, and daddy will watch you, and yeah.
Scott watch you.
Yeah, well, Scott will watch you, yeah. Gotta go before I die. Okay, so yeah, so we're sitting down, and they, you know, of course, do his measurements, and they have to lay him down on that, like, that sheet of paper, and they mark his head and his feet, and then when she lifted on, she's like, oh my God, he's so long, and I'm like, this is the nurse, and I'm like, okay, well, you must be tripping. So then the doctor comes in after her and was like, yeah, so he's tall for his age. I looked at her, I was like, excuse me? I was like, excuse me, can you please repeat yourself? Because I've never heard the word tall associated with my children, ever. And she's like, yeah, he's just, I mean, of course it'll fluctuate. I'm like, I don't care about all that. I'm just saying, right now, you're saying he's tall for his age. And she's like, yeah, and he's a little too thin. Like, he's thin for his height. So I was like, okay.
So not only is he tall, but he's starved.
Yes, but I'm not worried about that because honestly, I always hear they're overweight. Every time I go to the doctor's office, they're overweight. They're overweight.
Stephen is a midget, overweight.
And literally the opposite of Stephen. He's tall, underweight. And I called Danny and told him. He's like, I said, you know your son's tall for his age, right? He's like, what? For real? I'm like, oh my God.
He feels like he's a green guy.
Yeah. And then Sabrina has sickle cell trait. What? Sickle cell trait. That's what Danny had, or Danny has. They have the sickle cell trait. So if I have no idea like the term, like what is involved in it. But like she said something about the Crohn. I mean their blood cells change when they get sick. I have no idea, but she said basically when Sabrina gets a partner in life, they can't have the trait because then their baby will grow up with the disease.
Oh, you're gonna have to screen her bed.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and then look at my face. This is how your grandson was when the ladies look.
Oh no.
Literally was just like fluttering his eyes at them. It was just like